the fight's going to be boring as hell. Because any fight he's in is boring as hell.
Shakur is a really good boxer.
He's a good boxer, but it's nothing that stands out to me. It's just, okay, you know how to move, blah, 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 but it's nothing like Tank or me or
like somebody gotta stand out.
Like
like you're not just fighting
anybody.
I
see boxers all the time. I've been watching boxers my whole life. I know the ones that are different. He's not different. Shakur will do everything, you know, not even to get like an ounce of hitting. Like, he's scared to really lock in and get in there. Devin's not.
But Shakur, that guy will put anybody to sleep outside the ring, not inside the ring, because he's the most boring fighter in the history of boxing. And they say whatever they want, they can hype him up and all that stuff, but I really feel bad for him because there's no way they could put him on pay-per-view. He can't sell a fight.
Smart Focus guides the talk. Fight experts discuss Teofimo Lopez against Shakur Stevenson as most expect Shakur to use speed and defense. Some fans call his way dull and say he runs, while others say it shows intelligence.
Think about the criticism that Shakur gets. Like, people say that he's
boring and all that.
he's not entertaining.
I mean, look, he's like an Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left, and I trained with him as well, with Virgil. And I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hands down and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands down and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you got two different styles. You got an offensive, defensive in Lopez, and you've got a defensive in...
As fans get ready for one of the biggest fights at the start of 2026, people are not only talking about who will win, but also about how the match will play out.
I would have to go with Teo. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Teo. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have to give all of that to Shakur Stevenson.
What do you think, Doug?
They're both boxers. I look at Stevenson as a versatile technician. I look at Teofimo. He's a boxer puncher, but his specialty is his counter punching. Listen, if Stevenson wants to be on his stick and move game, very difficult style matchup for Teofimo, and maybe not that entertaining to the fans.
Because Stevenson's longer.
Exactly.
Stevenson's defense probably the best in the game, and he's longer.
Great reflexes and timing, and so does Teo. That's why he's a great counter puncher. But Teo's, he's a very special athlete, and as a competitor, he is one of those guys who saves his A game for a fellow elite opponent. That's when he really rises his game and shows us the Teofimo Lopez that everybody thought he was when he was a...
Shakur Stevenson, the unbeaten WBC lightweight champion, is known for his amazing defense. He uses smart footwork, sharp movement, and perfect distance to stay safe and avoid being hit. This way of fighting brings him respect for skill and control, but also some criticism because he does not attack non-stop in every moment of the fight.
5 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit.
Teofimo Lopez, on the other hand, is known for his athleticism, power, and aggression. As a former unified champion at lightweight, and now a defending WBO champion at super lightweight, Lopez's game is built around taking the fight to opponents and landing decisive punches.
We haven't seen him around 140. We have seen Teofimo do good at 140, so it's a tricky one. I think it's a 50-50 chess game inside that ring.
If you had to give somebody 51, the other guy 49, like the smallest edge.
You're gonna put me in the spot, but only because I fought him before. I'll give him that 1% Shakur because I've fought him. I've never stepped in the ring with Teofimo. I've seen him fight, and I've seen him personally spar, and I've seen him. He's an amazing fighter, but I will only give him that one Shakur because
Facing a fighter like Stevenson who depends on constant movement, Lopez thinks his pressure and quick combinations can shake the southpaw's flow and throw him off balance.
Being number one, in boxing, so to speak, he's coming for my crown at the, super lightweight division. And honestly, nevertheless, it's all about the fans.
Who has a better resume between you two guys, do you think?
Man, I'll tell you again, honestly, it doesn't matter until we hang up the gloves. I think that we still have such a long, depending how well we do with our health, we got a long career ahead of us, man. So this is just something for everybody for 2026. We started off with a bang.
At the same time, Tim Bradley points out that Shakur can keep attacking using his jab and feints to unsettle Teofimo and control the fight speed without having to run or back away.
You gotta really move. Yeah, it sounds crazy. Shakur can actually walk to Teo. Yeah, he can walk to Teo. Yeah, as long as he walk behind with the jab, long as he walk behind with feints, because feints throw off Teo. Jabs throw off Teo as well. He's a counterpuncher. Yeah, he's a counterpuncher. So if you can keep him off balance and keep him guessing, keeping that jab in his face, and you force him back, yeah, he moves his feet, but he makes a lot of mistakes. Gets himself out of position a lot of times. He's out of position a lot of the times, man. Brings those feet together at times. Oh, yeah. When he moves side to side, same thing. He responsibly defensively, nah. When he disengages, defense is whack. Trash. Yeah. When he resets, a lot of time he comes in the range, he's standing straight up. Come on, man. Shakur can take advantage of Teo not being that great on the inside, not being that great at mid.
He notes that Teofimo often leaves openings and recovers slowly, which lets Shakur stay in place, anticipate punches, and rely on his boxing intelligence instead of always having to move.
Teo? Nah, he can stand right in front of Teo. He could. Yeah. And see all them shots coming. For sure. You already know the punch selection that he gonna use. Punch selection gonna be he gonna try to use his jab at a rapid pace. Of course. He gonna try to out jab Shakur. Of course. Flicking it out there, flicking his jab out there, man. Trying to get some sort of response. Or flicking it out there, trying to just close the gap on Shakur. And he gonna throw the right hand downstairs. Yeah. That's what he gonna do. He gonna be looking for that right hand, then he gonna try to sneak him up top. Yeah. It's plain and simple. Sneak him up top. That's it. But if Shakur can stand his ground, if Shakur can evade and get right back in his space, right back in his face, man, evade and get right back in his face, right? When he's not set or ready to punch, when them feet are spread apart, Shakur can walk to him.
Lopez says he is training to knock out Shakur Stevenson and show his power, especially because he has not had a major knockout recently. His goal is to land a game-changing punch instead of only outboxing him.
Out of you and Shakur, I would consider you the more explosive, possibly the more speed concerning like getting to the target quicker. But I haven't seen you really get the type of knockouts that made the fans appeal to the whole package and the whole system of you. Are you training?
You mean at 140 pounds compared to 135?
Yes, in comparison. Yeah. Are you training for a knockout? Are you training to do something to not just beat Shakur, but to beat him in grand fashion? When I say grand fashion, I mean going for the knockout.
Well, I think that the whole thing with the Bible of boxing really is that if you look for the knockout, you won't get it. You know, I think really it's just all about setting the good pace early in the beginning rounds and then going from there, setting that tone. I think that I don't see him going those 12 rounds. This is his first time moving up to 140. A lot of these guys could say a lot of things about me not knocking them out or whatnot, but they don't come and try to fight me after they feel this power. So it's for a reason. It carries. It does carry. I mean, I had a good showing with Arnold Barboza. He was #1, my mandatory, and he didn't. He was too hesitant trying to commit to punches. So I think that it's just something that's going to be a rude awakening for Shakur.
Hey, Doug, you hear that? He said the Bible of boxing. What else is called the Bible of boxing? Ring Magazine. And he's a two-division Ring Magazine champ.
Great ambassador for those championship belts as well.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm very big on those things. You know, I claimed 2 weight divisions, 2 Ring Magazine belts just at 25. You know, and I'm 28 now. I've been defending my belts now. I feel great. You know, and then most importantly, you know, this will be my 4th title defense with the Ring and the WBO.
Stevenson has said he plans to target Lopez's weaknesses using not only movement but also trust in his full range of skills. He believes that if he fights smart, he can reveal gaps in Lopez's strategy.
Like locked in, and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing. Nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a full-weight world champion. He got a lot of weaknesses, though. He's a very good fighter, but I do see a lot of weaknesses. He's not going to correct them overnight. It's going to be the same Teo that we done seen 1,000 times before. He's going to come out there trying to perform highly, and I'm going to take advantage of it. But as far as the weaknesses, I'm going to keep them to myself.
Lopez has responded by saying Stevenson's reputation is blown up. He has called him overrated and promised to show that his defense can be broken. Lopez has made it clear he wants to make the fight messy and push Stevenson into tough situations.
Top rank. He talks about this and that and about, I was jealous of him. No, I'm not. You were a 2016 USA silver medalist. You're gonna get your signing bonus and all that extra stuff. Thing was, they were trying to secure him in a different route because they had put a lot of money in him. Me, I think I was just supposed to be a...
Lopez has also hinted that Stevenson is afraid of taking punches and will have to face that fear to come out on top. These remarks build a story where Lopez aims to draw Stevenson into a harder-hitting fight, creating a clash of styles that could finally decide whether movement or pressure comes out on top.
So, so then again, it's like I could always succeed to another level with it, and exceed to it. So it's really just trying to just keep it going. Keep moving forward throughout the whole time and throughout the whole process, and mainly just have fun with it. You gotta have fun with what you do. I love this. I haven't stopped doing what I've done because of the fact that I enjoy what I do. This has been 20 years in the making, 20 years in this, and I have so much to do and so much to prove within myself. So mentally, I'm prepared. Physically, I'm more than ready, and emotionally, I'm on fire, I'm on fire with it, because all I ever did was try to be great, and it's no longer trying. I am great. And it's all about just continuing and holding that. So it's all about just staying humble throughout the process, keeping myself level-headed, and really just enjoying each.
Shakur's left hook and Philly shell defense are central to his plan against Teofimo. The Philly shell helps him guard his head while staying close enough to counter, letting him block or redirect punches calmly without backing up. By staying focused in this stance, he can wait for openings and time his counters perfectly. His left hook becomes very strong when Teofimo is off balance, able to punish mistakes or overcommitments. Using feints and clever footwork along with this defense, Shakur can control the fight speed, manage distance, and turn defense into attack, increasing his chances to land fight-changing punches.
Yeah, Shakur going to that damn Mayweather defense, Philly shell, that left hook is coming. He gonna be looking for that mug all night long. That left hook, left hook, left hook. But just keep Teofimo off balance. That's all he gotta do. Is keep him off balance, man. Throwing them feints, fighting him off that jab, bro, it's gonna break his rhythm up, boy. He gonna struggle. He gonna have a hard time. But, Kambosos didn't rush in at him. Kambosos stayed underneath himself, stayed right there in front of him. That was it. Held his ground. That was it. Anytime Lopez would do something, Kambosos come right back with counters. Yeah, but he stayed close enough to get Lopez.
Ryan Garcia says he would bet on Shakur Stevenson, but admits he would not be surprised if Teofimo Lopez pulls off an upset. Garcia told reporters that while he believes Lopez may have trouble with Stevenson's sharp defense, he might be slightly underestimating Teofimo. If Lopez adapts and uses his strength and pressure, he could shock everyone with a victory. Garcia's view shows respect for both fighters, praising Stevenson's skill and intelligence while also acknowledging Lopez's danger if he fights smart and aggressive.
I think I'm underestimating Tofimo a little bit, but I don't think he can make the necessary adjustments to his own style to combat what Shakur does best. But he could definitely prove me wrong, for sure. And I won't be surprised.
Okay. Guess obviously if you win this fight, you're going straight to the Haney rematch, right?
And there's a bunch of options on the door. You got Conor Ben. I know they made that as a mandatory, so we could explore that option. There's so many different options, but we're ready.
Lamont Roach Jr. does not see any way for Teofimo Lopez to beat Shakur Stevenson. He predicts Stevenson will win their next super lightweight fight, saying Shakur's smart boxing and smooth style will frustrate Lopez and likely earn him the victory. Roach notes that Lopez often struggles against technical fighters and believes Stevenson's movement and game plan are strong enough to outpoint Teofimo instead of letting him control the fight with power. His prediction shows respect for Stevenson's ring leadership and confidence that his style matches up well against Lopez. Even though Lopez brings strength and aggression, Roach still favors Stevenson's tactical advantage in this key matchup.